Hello. Today's a quick video about this, my newest acquisition. It is an Aliexpress Funjet Clone that I've just recently built, and I've set it up to be my new line of sight wing. I've started flying a line of sight stuff a lot more recently. Due to just time constraints and the fact that you can kind of just plug a battery in, turn on your radio and throw it and fly. You don't need to wait for GPS satellites or plug in your goggles or anything like that. If you want a quick kind of fix, plug in, fly around for 5 or 10 minutes. So this is using the electronics from my Dart 250. It hit a tree over there about a month or so ago, and it was mostly held together with glue and tape anyway. It was kind of my line of sight trainer, and it served its purpose well, but unfortunately it was gone after it got split in two through that tree. It was time to salvage what I could. So I took all the electronics out, picked this up off Aliexpress for £16, the kit version, and transferred the majority of the electronics from the little Dart over into this. So the Dart's soul will live on. Interestingly though, what I did with this one was, normally when I'm building a new wing, I kind of look at the motors that I have or the props or the ESCs, see what I have, see what I'll need, go on to eCalc website and kind of work out what the best prop, battery, motor, ESC combination is going to be for the specific task in hand. Out of pure laziness, I decided to give ChatGTP a go. I gave it the list of components that I had. I told it what I wanted out of this Radjet, a balance of speed and efficiency, and I let it pick the combination from what I had. So it's got a Tmotor what was it, 2308, I think, 2600 kV motor with a 40-45 prop and a 40 amp ESC on 4S, and I'm using a little 4S 850 battery in this, so it's all up weight, is around 450 grams. I forgot to add, part of the electronics from the little Dart included a little NX3 stabilisation board, which I haven't touched any of the stabilisation settings from the Dart, and they seem to hold up fairly well. And for receiver wise, it's a Matek R24, one of the ones that had the little ceramic antenna, which broke off ages ago, and I just have a little 31mm wire soldered onto the contact point, and it seems to do the job. That receiver is connected to one of the Matek PWM crossfire adapter boards, which I have connected up to VBAT, which means back on my radio I can get VBAT telemetry, and on my OpenTX I just have radio call outs set up for kind of 14.8 volts and 14.5 volts and whatnot, so I can just fly, concentrate on flying, and the radio will beep at me when I get to a certain voltage, and then it'll beep even more crazy when I get lower voltage. So yeah, simple. And according to ChatGTP, it's producing around 950 grams of thrust. I don't know if that's true or not. As I say, I couldn't be bothered kind of going through my usual eCalc spreadsheets comparison, but it flies well. I have faster wings, but I'm getting a good 5 to 10 minutes depending on how much throttle I want to use out of a little 850 4S battery. So it's and I've got tons of those batteries because I used to fly a lot of 3-inch quads, so I have a ton of small 4S batteries that weren't really doing anything. So I decided to put them to good use in this, and yeah, I'm getting anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes, so say 7-8 minutes of flight time out of it. It's all still in one piece. It's been up quite a few times now in my field. It's all still in one piece, so I am, touch wood, getting better at line of sight. This may last a little bit longer than the Dart, here's hoping. But yeah, the kit itself, very surprised at the quality of it for the £16 that I got it for. No complaints out of that. Did my usual kind of dry fit to make sure everything sits in there and balances. Used hot glue on everything, laminated the top and the bottom, using an elastic band to hold a little canopy on rather than relying on magnets, and it's all good. I'll stick a snippet of a flight on now. Enjoy.